screen this. Screen share here. Okay, so let's back this up. So, how do you feel about this set? About this matchup?
I don't know. There's definitely some things I need to look at as far as dealing with neutral and how I deal with Fox approaching.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of times I opt to kind of try to, like, kind of what we talked about last night. I try to stuff the Fox approaching a little like too high or too forward. So like, with Nair, so then they come down before I do and I'm still not in a good position. So a lot of times it's just better if I just kind of stay grounded and trying to move like under full hops or, use my tilts and not so much my aerials.
Yeah. And I know we talked a little bit about like how you play a lot better against people that you're like, oh, I should beat this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as like it's kind of a question, you get a lot shakier. And you were talking about kind of like letting the game come to you. Is that like a similar idea, or is it like similar to
It's
what you're talking
certainly
about, or what?
they do kind of go hand in hand just because like uh I guess you could say the worst player decisions are, they're kind of worse in some cases just because they're predictable.
Mm-hmm.
But better players aren't as predictable. So you could say that my gameplay kind of revolves around, good predictions, I guess you could say, so that when someone is less predictable, my gameplay kind of falls apart, or I don't really like have as much ground to stand on.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, I think that's like it's interesting because, like, for example, a lot of it seems to also just depend on like how comfortable you are in these matchups. Because,
Hmm.
for example, like I feel like like whenever you played against like whatever Marth player to get out of pools at Big House, right? It's like obviously
Hmm.
like this guy got a game off Forest. He's like pretty solid player, but you still did well when you played against Blues Clues recently. I still
Hmm.
felt like your execution was like pretty good during that set, even though you know that those players are also like, they're like reasonably good. So the confidence issue may not necessarily have to do with like the reads, but I was thinking like maybe you're not as comfortable with the matchups.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would safely say I'm much more comfortable versus Marth than I am Fox, but I feel like that's just kind of like also because of how the matchup goes. Like, I'm usually not ever, if I mess up one little thing, or Marth isn't just gonna straight up kill me off a shine kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And maybe I let that kind of get a little too much in my head versus Fox in particular, or
Hmm.
I guess both species really. Like, if I fuck up, I could just die.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty spooky. Anyway, so yeah, we'll probably go through, do what I usually do since I watched the set kind of just like on the side.
Mhm.
So I didn't really get. So now I'll sit down and watch it a little more closely the first time through, and then we'll compare notes.
Okay. Oh, I just started to watch the stream. My bad.
No. Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Let me back it up then.
Yeah, Cypher has me co-running the Blast Zone again tonight, so.
Oh, I thought that was tomorrow.
No, it's tonight. This time.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, I do remember particularly, at least the first set, a lot of my movement off of flat was kind of not working.
Yeah.
Or not, rather, I wasn't able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely should have just let my momentum slide me off there. But he put himself in a good spot for that up smash. Alright. So that's what I was referring to, that last spot dodge there. I did the air dodge, he air dodged. That happens a lot this set. Where it's just like he picks such convenient timings and they just all fucking work.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying. Oh, what? I mean, like, what was I doing? Why did I shield after running past? Maybe to call it shine, but see, like there, you saw I just like ran forward and full hop fared for no reason.
Yeah.
Just like he was like right in front of me. I just put some damage on with needles. Like, why did I have to press the issue any farther? Ah, God, like that. Like I meant to like just like drop, like turn around, drop bear, and I get an F smash. Sick. Maybe I should opted for dare there. I always feel like I have trouble. Like there's spots like that. That was just unfortunate. I have spots like that where I opt for up air to start, but then I up air again, and it's like, oh wait, I know how to DI up air.
Yeah.
Because they have all the time to do so. Maybe I should opt for dare instead. But I feel like you could DI that pretty similarly. Should just went out. There's the on-attack punish. I had it, and I full hopped instead of short hop. That's definitely part of the lack of execution. Also, lots of full hops when I want short hops. Still got there, even with that last needle. Did I mess up this one? I might have. No, I didn't. That might be later on. I messed up a pretty, like, just roll you idiot, and I didn't. Ooh, that was close. One of many roll-ins. But more so rolls from ledge. Those are the bad rolls I was referring to. Like that. Yeah, I feel like his game plan as far as edge guarding went was pretty okay, but it, like once I landed, if he couldn't really up smash me clean, he wasn't doing jack shit.
Yeah, I think it wasn't great.
He should have been dead. He should have been dead. I can't believe I didn't punish that. I was so upset, but he dared, and I still fucked it up. I could have SDI'd more, and I didn't.
Okay. So what I saw a lot of times for the platform stuff in particular, since that was like one of the big topics to talk about yesterday, was like you are. It's like a lot less successful whenever you can see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a lot less successful whenever Fox is like you're trying to challenge Fox coming off, where he could be jumping here or he's just jumping like this and coming off.
Yeah, it also stems from if they're like full hopping from under the platform too. That's kind of in that same space.
But there were a lot of spots where you won, and I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of the spots where you won was when you beat him as he was trying to come up rather than as he was trying to come off.
Right.
So that's something you probably want to look into. And something that we can keep in mind for the rest of the set that Magi was talking about while we were watching it yesterday was like, so, you try to... So this is something that we were kind of talking about, and we'll recap it because she didn't mention it to you, is that a lot of times you would try to challenge him as he would like full hop and then like mix up a double jump coming off the side platform. And your usual option for this was to say, okay, I'm just going to jump up here with the neutral air and try to read it. Or I'm going to like try to react to the double jump, which is where like the teleporting issues come in. So this is where like, teleporting does become a big deal because you can't quite react to the oh my god, Josiah lost to Game Watch. Anyway.
Unfortunate.
You can't react to the teleport. But Magi's point is that you can't react to double jump anyway. So your game plan was structured in a way that lost extra hard teleport where it didn't necessarily have to, right? So what her idea is that if he like full jumps off of here or full jumps through the platform like this, then he has a choice to double jump waveland here or double jump to the top platform. And what you can do is you can like stand here if he's like full hopping from here, and then if he full hops like this, then you just grab him or you forward tilt him as he lands. And then if he double jumps, then he's going to land here or here, but he still can't punish you doing a forward tilt or like whiffing or grab, right? Because he had to go to the top. He had to go to the platform. So the idea there, I think, is like you go for like it's weird because it feels a lot less like you're calling out the movement, even though you are. It's just like But this also just like doesn't lose teleport stuff because it's just like it just seems safer. Yeah, generally a higher reward, especially at low percent, right? Because at low percent, if you neutral air Fox, it's just like
he's going nowhere.
Yeah,
or like he gets the land first still anyway.
Yeah, he's like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
So that's something to watch for.
Okay.
So this is just like feeling each other out, right? And then like you almost got him moving on. So this is like one of the spots where it's like, oh, you have trouble like beating him as he comes up. Which is like, again, I guess you tried to up air here.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
Certainly was an up air attempt.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look.
That's unlucky.
Fucking Fox. Fucking Fox, dude.
But then, like, you have, like, this
but
double
it's like
jump
the immediate thing after. So yeah, I do drift back, so it's, like, much harder for him. Like, he'd have to know that I was going to do that to really kind of chase me down.
Yeah.
But then, again, like, we're both end up on each side platform, and I try to meet him in the middle.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. When I could have just, like, stayed on platform, maybe just like put up a shield, or just back, like drop from the platform, and he's coming down. I could wave dash back. I could have like CC down smash that nair.
Yeah, I agree a lot with like the sentiment of just like you didn't have to like run off like this, because running off like this, like a lot of times, it ruins like what makes like Sheik's aerials good, right? Because it's like, the safe Sheik thing to do, right, is just like, the Sheik thing is just like, they give you, and he's been giving you actually a lot of space in neutral. And if they give you a lot of space in neutral, then you can do like aerials in place or like slightly retreating aerials, and then just like mix up your defensive option after it. You could forward tilt, you could wave dash back, you could jab or dash back, right? And then it's really hard because they have to like, they can't punish the aerial, they have to like get a read on what you're going to do afterwards. That's what makes it strong. And then then once they start like trying to read like you pressing forward tilt after it or pressing grab after it, you just like start running up, you just start running across the stage after you forward air and grabbing them. So but like whenever doing this early on, like going forward with your aerial makes it whiff punishable, right? Or it makes it easier to stuff.
Right.
So that's the cause of that. Yeah, all these spots where it's like, these are just like generally not worth it. Like this up air might have been fine if you were. I think I like this up air actually because you're invincible and he
Yeah,
goes.
it was
It's a
only
launcher.
because I was invincible. But like,
Yeah.
even so, like, what am I truly gonna get from that?
Yeah,
Like,
I would
if
see
he
up
went
airs.
up to top, it probably doesn't knock him down yet still. And then, other than that, it's basically just like another soft nair.
Yeah, it's just like if you're, but like if you're going to try and interrupt him at this percent, you probably have to do it with up air, just because like forward air and neutral air both do nothing, which brings us to this neutral air, where it's just kind of like, oh, it kind of does nothing, right? And this is like the thing where it's like, if you were more willing to just kind of like chill from here and just like stand right here.
Right, yeah.
To like
Yeah, I don't
shield
really
drop.
play that spot all that much more than I probably should. Because yeah, a lot of times I try to either like cover the space that's in front of the platform, like right above me, or like I do here. I'm literally just getting kited. He just landed, and that's when I decided, oh, I'm gonna attack the platform, and then he had already jumped over.
Yeah.
By the time I get there.
It makes a lot of sense when he lands here to like, instead if you're here, just be like, oh, I'm gonna like up tilt to catch him running off.
Yeah, if he runs off, I can up tilt. If he jumps over, I can catch the whiff with like a F tilt or like dash attack or
Or if
grab
he lands
landing.
right in front of you, yeah, you just grab his landing, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like this is like a decent spot for you, but I mean it just gets ruined by like you choosing to neutral air here.
Right.
And this is like kind of something that I did bring up to Magic. It's just like, well, you don't play a lot against like a Fox who like likes to try to approach off the platforms a lot. Like Austin is a lot of left and right on the ground, and Crow he's similar to Austin, but he likes to he's more of like he tries to get his openings off of like a crouch cancel down tilt or something. And Skittles is Skittles. He's just like
if he gets a hit, that's it.
Yeah. And like
the party starts.
And like, to be fair, I don't think, his approach, the Alp's game plan was like a very good game plan in terms of Fox Marth. But I do think it was something that he was okay at doing, and you didn't quite have the answers mapped out in your head, which was like why you just did like how you usually think of it, which was like, oh, you just tried to interrupt him coming off the platform. But since he knew like those spots a little bit better, and it wasn't working, you didn't just like chill out. No.
God damn it. It's so annoying.
Yeah, so like even in this spot where it's like, I mean, this is the same double jump nair you tried to do in the first dock, right? And like this one works, but still like, I don't know, it's nothing. Like you almost get true punish, and this crosses you up. The classic Justin up smash Shadow Shield.
Classic, because what else is she gonna do when you're behind her? And if you're wave shining my shield, they better be fucking long ass wave dashes.
Yeah, I mean, I think the wave shine shield pressure is pretty bad. So yeah, so like this was a similar kind of thing where I like this forward air, honestly. Oh, you tried to neutral air, right? Did you just mess up your execution here?
Let me see here.
Because I think you can get your neutral air out early.
Yeah. Since I did, so there's a nair attempt, and I was like a frame or two short. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Because that was
God
a win.
damn it. Okay, well, I guess it's a little good to know that the idea wasn't bad. I should have just came down with a fair there. I don't know why I did. Get off the platform, Sheik. God damn it.
Yeah, Yeah, this was the spot where it was like,
Yeah,
oh, he
like
read it. I was like, oh, he read it, and he fucked up. I remember this spot. Yeah,
I don't know.
where
I usually do more often than not. I'll just drop from platform and needle there. But seeing what happened there, I probably would have just not dropped down and thrown a straight needle and looked stupid regardless.
yeah, I
But
mean, you also
yeah,
see how you like didn't drop immediately, like you turned around here.
right. Because like the turnaround is like, okay, what's he gonna do? Because I either just throw out the bear straight
Uh-huh.
from the drop, or I grab ledge if he tries to stall or go low.
Okay, so here's a question, and I literally don't know the answers. Do you have time for that? Or like, because this looked to me like if he's going to after this dash attack, and
Yeah,
then
let me see. Let me see. What at one point do I do the F smash?
because it looked to me like you turn around and you waited, and then you tried to shield drop forward air, which gave you, and then you messed
No,
up
no,
the
no,
input,
no.
which
That
gave you
wasn't
sweet
even.
spot.
No, no, no. That wasn't. I don't think. Did I turn around again?
You
Get to that point.
you turned your back, but like okay,
Yeah, I
so
turn it back here.
basically what I'm trying to say
After
is
that.
like after this weak neutral air, it looks to me like if you want to catch Fox here, he's clearly going to fall to the edge. You're either A trying to catch him slipping on his double jump refresh,
Yeah.
and you're like trying to get your forward air right here as low as possible, or you're running off and then like just beating him that way.
Well, no. Usually, because that's the reason why I turned around here. I usually opt to try to stick out a bear so that I don't have to hit the fair super low and like super precise.
Mm-hmm.
The bear, if I just stick that out, the bottom leg covers so much area. Even, if I land with the bear, I'll slide off and grab ledge. But that hitbox will hit the double jump, if not sweet spotted.
Okay.
So
Does
that's why
it
I turned around here. But then, yeah, and that's the reason why it's just a F smash because I hit the C stick to do the bear.
does it hit like as low as the forward air?
Um,
I literally don't know. I'm asking.
I'd say they're relatively the same.
Uh huh.
It's especially when you have your back turned like that.
Uh
It
huh.
covers so much area, and I feel like her bottom leg, like yeah. Like pause it to see like where do I hit the F smash. So I feel like my timing was pretty.
And I think you were
It was
slow
there.
acting. I think you were a little. Maybe you were like looking at him
So
trying to
turn
react
around.
here.
He hadn't double jumped yet.
And here's when you're starting your.
I actually crouch. I don't even. God, that's upsetting.
Yeah, like I said, I think you just like you missed your shield drop.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, no, it's not even a shield drop. Like I don't even.
Oh, you were
It's
just trying
just
to
I
regular
turned
fall
around
forward.
and was trying to drop off the platform and bear, and
Okay.
instead, I didn't hit down hard enough, so I crouched and got F smash instead.
You may
Because
as well
yeah,
go
I
for
would
a
I
shield
would
drop.
drift the bear towards the ledge so that he gets clipped by the bear, and I either slide off after landing with the bear and grab ledge, or I just literally drift the whole way off and just like follow up with another bear, and the fox should be dead.
Okay, that makes sense. Have you considered doing a shield drop here? Because you can't buffer this shield drop.
Um, I mean, like if I just nared and then didn't turn around, I probably would have just waited for the timing and then try to drop down throughout the bear. I wouldn't necessarily like I wouldn't usually try to shield drop.
Well, I meant like you turn around and shield drop, right? Like if they
Um,
still want the back air.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So instead of like using a down input here, you could do a shield drop input here.
Yeah, I certainly could have.
And I don't know if that might or might not be a small optimization. I'm not sure. So
I don't know. I feel like at least in that situation, it may not be, but other times, like specifically, if I want to stay there and I want to get it, like I don't have a big window, so instead of trying to just literally stand and turn around, I could input the dash, immediately shield to stop, and go for the shield drop there.
yeah.
That makes more sense.
Now this
Okay.
this what we talked about. I like the up air idea. He just like had good DI.
He just DI'd it. Yeah. I mean, like, what else am I really
Yeah.
gonna do?
I like the idea. It's just like the mix up or whatever.
That fair, yeah, I kind of thought, oh, he's gonna be right on top of me immediately, so I threw it out, and then I didn't get far away enough.
Yeah, this is a bad edge guard to miss.
Yeah. Especially because I wanted that bear to hit him right, and it ended up hitting him left, like on top of everything.
I mean, you neutral aired. You see that?
But I wanted it to hit him the other way.
Yeah.
But like I could have hit him a lot of times, a lot of points before that.
Yeah, that was probably like a short hop needle.
And like there, like I could have just called out the up B and jumped down fair, and instead of I wasn't confident.
Anyway, so this is kind of a mess. You read this.
There's the roll right in front of me, and I wanted a short hop fair, and I got a full hop.
Yeah.
Sick.
He might have been able to get out of spot dodge after his roll there. I feel like you're pretty late on your jump.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, you know, if he's late, what's the worst that's gonna really happen to me? Like, he shields the fair, or like if he happens to get like frame 1 shine, I'm still airborne.
He might be able to like buffer spot dodge, and then shine or something.
But yeah, but then like that's coming off a fair, so like I still have time to react to that. That was a miss something.
Well, no, because like if he
probably if I dashed back, I probably still would have got shined anyway because of the hurt boxes on the dash.
So
that might have not just been the right idea.
Spot?
It's after I die here, so it's after I lose this stock.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's after this sequence. So he goes left. Oh no, and then he goes left from here. Hit the dash attack. I don't know, but I was really trying to go after that. I ended up turning on.
Yeah, this is a kill.
Should be. Oh yeah, that's right. I get the.
He held in a lot on forward tilt.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. I do agree. A lot of these shield drops are just so late.
Yeah, it looks like you aren't quite moving as fast as you should be.
Like that's at least like the third one this game where he taps my shield with an aerial and I'm just like a whole second, like a whole eternity later.
Yeah, and a lot of times he like goes for like a full up cross up. I hate this forward tilt, by the way. I hate this forward tilt so much.
So what do you think I should be opting for instead there? A grab?
Yeah, I think grab is fine.
Yeah, because I could probably even back throw.
Yeah, I was thinking
from there.
I was thinking either like grab or like dash attack. Those were two things that came to my mind.
I think the only thing with dash attack is like I'd have to hit it instant.
It's kind of awkward because he's so close to you. Like you want them to be like more here.
Like I either dash attack would just literally miss, or I would accidentally get F smash, or I'd have to start with a dash back. And sometimes you know you're not entirely sure. Do I have the time to do that to space it out?
I don't know if you can like run fast enough, or if you could like walk up a little bit and then up tilt. I think this.
I think at that point I probably could have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this forward tilt is pretty weak.
Maybe if I was already facing that direction, the up tilt would have been easier.
Oops.
Roll? Why did I roll?
Wave dash.
What the fuck? Why did I roll?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This down tilt also input error maybe. You were like trying to like beat his ledge dash here, I guess.
Ledge dash, or if he was coming down with dare, or basically this, or like crouch canceling a get up attack.
Yeah, and he did tournament winner, so like he was trying to ledge dash. I don't know if this down tilt is like safe though. Like that down tilt looks pretty close to the ledge. I don't know. I feel like he might get ledge dashed there.
Yeah. If he were to actually hit a ledge dash, you're probably right.
Like, this is an execution test. This down tilt.
You know, you gotta get.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh my god, he didn't react.
Yeah. First, the down smash. I probably could have just came down and bared instead, and that would at least hit him before he landed.
Yeah, I mean this.
Like there.
Yeah, this down smash was okay.
Which that wasn't the worst thing. And then didn't
just,
put an arrow out there.
Yeah, you could have done it to land up air, and then you you like double jumped instead of like trying to read. Because okay, whenever you see this, you're like, oh, what's he thinking? Clearly, ledge cancel here, which he missed, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, by the time you get here, there's just no way, right?
I should have been coming up with a bear on that jump.
Yeah, you should have been already like had a hitbox out.
Yeah.
And either you're like reading the side B and you already have this hitbox out, or you after this down smash, it's like down smash.
Yeah, I feel like as far it's definitely more so versus Fox. Whenever they're recovering and they still or like kind of in that space where Fox is now, and they still have their jump, I don't have like a super big thought out game plan or like kind of like flow chart to cover options kind of thing. Like I don't like that's why I basically lose to this option more often than not. Or not that I lose to it, but like they get away with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there I'll run off to cover if they go low, or if they try to go at ledge height, try to side B or recover from there. But I agree that opens up.
But I agree that back air makes a whole lot more sense here. Just like the neutral air basically says, I think he's still going to be, his hitbox is going to be like, his hurtbox is going to be right here, and I can hit him as he's doing a side B. But like based off the timing, that's like not going to be the case.
That's right? That just wasn't happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I agree that like back air, if you're going to come with an aerial, was going to be better.
It's just like I should have recognized. So I went low, he went high, and I landed already. Okay, maybe not reacted to the fact that he side B yet, but like here, I jumped. The bear should be coming out.
Yeah.
Any second now, and then no.
And then we messed up ship bomb, which also
fucking goddamn trade on the F tilt, and then I was late on the fair to punish that.
And then he fucked that up.
And then I didn't SDI. I like SDI to get behind him, but I didn't SDI any further.
Yeah, you could have grabbed the ledge here.
Yeah. Okay, as far as the inputs go for when you get shined off, because I feel like I'm pretty inconsistent. Like there's just some times where it works and sometimes it doesn't. Is there a certain like sequence of inputs for when you get shined off like that I should always be grabbing ledge? Or is there certain spacings where like if I'm too close that I can't?
Your timing will depend on how close you are to the ledge. This one might have honestly just been too close to the ledge and you would have done it. But like I just usually tap down, right? And I usually get it.
Okay. So it is at least spacing dependent too. Okay.
Yes, the spacing will definitely alter the timing. And if he chooses to double shine, it will also alter the timing due to the knockback stacking.
Right. Knockback stack, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Damn it. Game 2. Oh boy. Here we go. A lot of them going to platform a lot.
And then you keep trying to chase him, right? So this
the
first like 30 seconds of this game kind of becomes like a recurring theme throughout the two sets where you're just like trying to chase him a lot, but there's a lot of spots.
I'm trying to beat him to the spots. It's just like it's not necessary as far as like just going to a platform.
And like I like totally get where you're coming from because like, well, I mean, let's face it works probably a lot on the boxes that you usually play. Right, like it's just like,
I mean, yeah, I guess so, because it's like either they're just kind of like jumping into it, or they don't really punish me super hard enough from it that I'm like, well, I guess I'm not really worried about not doing it.
Yeah, or they're
like, I guess I should try something else.
Yeah, you aren't getting like negatively reinforced for it because like even though you hit it, it's just like,
then what?
Doing? It's just nothing
exactly.
doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like this is a good spot where it's like, oh, you just like stood still.
No, I
and then
just
walked
walk
under.
forward and look at the lack of trouble I'm in.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
that
I even
sucks.
do it, and and I don't continue to do so.
Yeah,
Like
it can
there,
be like hard to
like that up air I
recognize.
went for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can
like
be like hard to
why
recognize.
did I try to meet him halfway with his priority and metal legs when I could just let him land in front of me and do something about it?
Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know if you've like completely fleshed it out, but like we were saying earlier, it's like if he like chooses to avoid it a lot of times, like so they'll like jump in so you can try to get to a spot where it's just like if they drift back, then you can still like get a dash attack or whatever on them, right? And then
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm.
so like basically what we're saying is to avoid your very powerful standing still strategy, they have to double jump, which makes your whiff forward tilt or whiff dash attack like pretty safe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or sorry, whiff grab, not dash attack.
But I see what you mean though. That like, if I don't choose to jump on their initial jump, then I'm not really gambling anything.
Yeah.
And they either have to deal with how they land if they choose not to double jump, or they double jump, they're out the situation, but I'm not in trouble either.
Yeah. So it's just like a lot of times on the platform situations, you're just like, I don't know, like a little half step behind, right?
Mm-hmm. So many. He
Either
does
you-
get quite a lot of shield pokes too. I'm just like not light shielding when I should be. Where's my fair? I don't think I even like went for it. I think I just literally did not. I just didn't do
You
it.
tried to needle, right?
But like yeah, I could have just ran off fair. That would have hit.
Yeah.
Boom! Right there.
Yeah.
That's a fair. And then I was like, oh, I didn't. I'm jumping back. He's jumping back. Here's a needle.
Uh-huh.
And he was spaced out too far. Yeah, this is definitely like the pace the whole like first set goes, where he takes first stock, I answer immediately right back, but I don't ever get in front.
Yeah.
I feel like a tech chase and I don't jab. that was up air, written all over it. Wow, I just ran in. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. So he actually did. Running, shine, yeah. He hasn't been doing a lot, so.
But it's like I didn't even bother to come down with an arrow either.
Yeah.
I just empty jump straight down. He's like, hey, what's up? It's your boy. Yeah, that was a missed shield drop for sure. Boom, no jump. I don't think I get it. Yeah,
you muffed this one real bad.
Jesus Christ. All the bears in the world. Probably because like I was like, oh fuck, my timing messed up because I fucking
You
full hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I shouldn't be so afraid because if anything, I'll have more invincibility as he's closer.
You're invincible right here, so you could have
Yeah.
or whatever. And you rolled, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you know this distance isn't like covering
Yeah.
it.
It's just terrible decision making. Oh, why wasn't that a dash attack? So
Yeah.
F tilt.
I also thought of that.
But that was happening a lot too. It's not so obvious sometimes when I hit like an F tilt or something and they DI away. So I try to initially dash, and there'll be a lot of times where I'll just walk because for whatever reason I'm not getting my initial dashes. But that was one kind of situation where that popped up too.
Okay, so
It was before he died. But
so this dash attack pretty weak, right?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like all my bad habits came out to play.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, a spacey at low percent? Guess I'll dash attack it.
Yeah.
So they can CC or go nowhere and shine me for it. Yeah, a lot of times I was showing up late when I did get a knockdown on a platform. Like my aerials are just too late. And I don't like opt to like, okay, I don't recognize I'm too late, so I wave land or
Oh, my God.
Jesus! It's so bad. Hopefully I don't play this bad tonight. But there's $15 on the line.
Oh, see, you just like
Jabs,
sat
what am I
there.
jabbing?
But it's like you see all the spots, you just like sit there and up tilted on this jump. It was like, oh, it was easy.
Yeah. The world is my oyster, and I jab it. I don't know why. I thought like, oh, maybe the last one will hit or something. It didn't. It didn't hit at all. Rolls,
Oh.
baby. Could have just grabbed instead. That's typically how that goes. 0 to low percent, they're in the air and get aerialed. They better be getting grabbed. And instead I F tilted.
Yeah. And then this spot is just another, like, I don't know, this is like a brain lag moment where it's just like, did you mean to like go further for this grab, or do you think this grab is like gonna work as is?
So the idea there is like, okay, he's probably baiting something with a jab, or like, you know, it'll pop me up or whatever. So I'll dash back it if he tries to just like turn around up tilt or do like a dash dance or like dash back, come back with something. So I thought if either that's an up tilt or if it's the dash dance, that I'm
You're just gonna
grabbing him coming
still
forward.
being there. Okay.
Yeah. But then he's
he
like,
just
no, I'm
dashed
gonna
back.
keep going back. Yeah.
Okay.
Which isn't the worst, but if I'm gonna do something like that, I should be JC grabbing, so the
Yeah.
whiff punish window isn't so large.
Yeah, I was just curious. I wasn't really sure. Like, I wasn't sure
What I
if
was
you
going
just
for.
like, were you like reading a thing and you had the right idea or whatever, or if,
Yeah,
like,
I was just hard calling him holding his ground there.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh,
Hey.
he is exceptional.
I could have just grabbed.
Oh god.
There's the roll, baby. There it is, number 3.
So yeah, this is a great example of the double jump spot where it's just like right here.
Cause like so like he does that initial jump. I could have thrown out like a tilt or
right here if
dash dance around the landing.
Because there's no way at this point this dude is ever fading back far enough to avoid your forward tilt.
Yeah, so like, and even so, like I probably was like that's the reason why I didn't even like shield or anything. I was like, he can't hit me from here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just stood there and kind of just waited, like, is he gonna land? Whatever, and he didn't.
So it's super safe to forward tilt here because he has to double jump to avoid.
Because he's double jump. So if it whiffs, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, and that's the kind of like trying to beat the double jump that we were talking about instead of this neutral air, which he just like crossed you up with the double jump, and of course like your neutral air is nowhere near going to beat that. You're like going forward. He's got his like big part of his hitbox out. It's not happening.
Right. Yeah, the trade was the at best scenario for me at that point.
I still don't understand how that happened, but maybe it was a Sakura angle or something.
I probably just didn't DI it well at all. Like, not even like trying to arms attack, just like, or maybe I did try to arms attack something. I don't know, but it was not. Why not just grab?
Yeah,
just grab, man. Just grab.
I mean, all of it's like a lot of it's just like unreactable, right? So it's like understandable not to grab, but sometimes
roll number 1.
Grabbing.
There again. I get the kill this time.
I
don't get the kill. That's right.
I remember you dropping this one. I was upset.
I can't believe he lived. I can't believe he made that.
I can. You ever played against Fox?
Well, there it is.
Yo, you ever
there you have it.
Fox?
Because here is like, a lot of times if they up be like literally any higher from that, I'm just running off and double jump fairing. That's it. But he was just low enough where it's like,
this to me,
I don't think he's making this back.
This to
but
me
he did.
Looks like the classic like ledge hop like the classic like drop ledge and then like double jump soft back air spot.
Okay.
This is what this looks like to me. This looks like the back air thing. I wonder if you could. This is a really stupid idea, but I definitely could have used my invincibility since I regrabbed.
I could have used the invincibility and just put out a dare. So like even if it's not sweet spot, it's soft. He's still out there. Probably will have to up B again.
Yeah, it just
and
resets him to a spot where you know you get a hard back air next, and then
Right.
he's done.
Yeah. I was on a rolling grands. God damn it, Corky. What am I? Just walked away. No, it probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually supposed to be a dash, and I walk. Yeah. That was probably supposed to be a dash.
Yeah.
Like dash dance.
Yeah. So look how
that.
this back air works, where you just beat him coming on, right? So that's like a lot more. Instead of like shifting, instead of like trying to catch the Fox player coming off, perhaps you could shift your focus a lot more, like moving on. Because like catching and moving on work really well.
Hey. Didn't roll. Hey.
Surprise.
A hope and a prayer, and I got neither. I really wanted that reverse fair to hit. Yeah, it just. Yeah. I went up on the up B, so definitely not enough time.
Oh.
What was that bear? He wasn't even there.
You could have forward aired.
Just fair. Fair, Justin. Fair. Who's over there?
If you forward air neutral air there, it's pretty free. Ow.
Well, that was a thing. Roll, baby! I haven't been counting, but it's been
a lot.
Probably 3-ish at this point. I could have just grabbed immediately. I should probably call that out more often than I should. But it's like, he spot dodged, and that's what I'm worried about. Because there's the shine after the spot dodge. I'm just like messing around, not really attacking it.
Yeah, and then he catches you.
Yep. Oh, sick on top. I was saying, like, as far as him like getting me to up B to stage, he did pretty well on that. But a lot of time, there were quite a handful of times where his punished
he missed
on things.
A lot of kills.
These jabs, what do they do? What do they mean? They mean nothing. He's gone.
I guess you're just expecting him to. So, like, did you do this fair because you expect him to stay crouching?
Maybe not crouching, but like,
you
if he's gonna try to up tilt, or if he's gonna dash dance, or if he shields, like there's a lot of things that aren't jump that he could have done that that fair would have been fine.
Yeah, and this is like a mix-up, so I'm like, you can't be too mad about this not working. Yeah, but you really have
a lot of foxes really aren't just gonna straight up jump in that point.
Yeah, you just have they're afraid of getting clipped. Question like, I just like think about it's like, it's like, did I do this? Like, what am I beating here? And did I genuinely think they were going to do an option that I was going to be able to beat with this? And also, just like, I mean, if you see yourself losing a lot of these 50-50s like this, it's like, maybe I wasn't taking like good note of like the kind of actions he likes to pick out of the 50-50 and such.
Yeah, that definitely happens quite a lot, particularly, I would say, versus Fox, where it's just like, these kind of things happen where I'm more focused on the options I can and like will cover, and I'm not really prepared for, well, what if they do the thing that gets him out or beats it.
And Fox is like really fast, so naturally playing against Fox will just involve more mix-up situations because there's like he can get to ranges where he has a lot more ambiguous options.
Right. I think I generally try to grab that.
Oh, he's so cheesy. Just like spam up tilt.
Yeah. Just like what am I even like trying to spot dodge there? It's like what does that really get me spot dodging?
Yeah.
I didn't fast fall. I didn't fast fall the bear.
You meant to back air regrab, right?
Right.
That's what it looked like to me.
But I was just like so lazy with it. I didn't even fast fall, grab ledge, because I was certainly beating him there. Yeah, I didn't want to get shined or up smash for that fair. Haha, no roll except psych. There it is. I at least mixed up the timing there. Yeah, like especially here, like he up throws me, yeah, and he just does everything but kill me.
If you can grab, you can up smash. So
yeah. Hey, there's another roll, baby. Except that time he like wasn't already postured up to like be in good position to punish it. Yeah, that happens a lot. Also, like he's punishing a lot of my landings on platform, and like even if I shield, I'm not light shielding, so it catches a lot of shield pokes doing that. Just like there's a lot like what am I supposed to do at Sheik there? If I've already double jumped, I have to go to plat.
I think you should. Just
or maybe I didn't even double jump here, but like
I think you should like right here as you land here. You know that your feet are exposed, but you could switch to light shield and take a second. Yeah, because like you jumping like this to the left is what gives him time to get over to this side. But then you still
full hopping too.
Yeah, but you still ran to the right as if he wasn't already covering this side. At this point, if you had switched up and gone left, you would have been fine.
And then like that's another full hop there, where it's like the idea of me doing that needle, if I were to short hop, like he wouldn't have been nearly as close, and that needle may have clipped him coming up.
Yeah, so it's a combination.
Even if not, like he can't punish me if I short hop there.
It's a combination.
That's another execution thing.
Like the slow, like the slowest way to get off of this platform, and also just like, what the stuff you were saying.
Yep. Yeah, that's just not the best execution for me last night.
Yeah, and it's like, and also you have to consider Justin Classic. You also have to consider if it's like, is like, I mean, obviously we all brought up how your execution was pretty poor last night, but it's just like, you have to question like how representative it is. I mean, if it's just like a bad day, then it's just like, okay, yeah. It's a bad day. It's a bad day. It just happens, and it's.
But there's still things I could have been doing better within my lack of execution, anyway.
Right. So you can like kind of like, try to hedge around having worse execution on a particular day by picking different kinds of different option sets, or you say it's like, oh, if I have a lot of bad days. Or it's like if like how bad my bad day is unacceptable, then then it's just like, well, execution is a real factor that you probably need to work on in those scenarios, right?
Oh, there's the full hop fair after he's already come at me. What a unnecessarily all in. Bet it on black up smash.
So what's this forward tilt? Let's talk about this forward tilt.
Let me see. Let me see the range. Let me see the range he ends up here. Okay, so
like
again, that probably was supposed to be a dash, and I got a walk. And I probably just like I straight up like the idea was just like, all right, I'm gonna walk up here and I'm gonna F tilt him trying to double jump.
Forward tilt a bad double jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
And instead, I got to walk. So it's like, I guess I'm still going to F tilt, hope it works. And it, obviously just doesn't.
I want to see the point at which you started your forward tilt. Because, so he's like double jumping right here.
And I waited till I walk all the way to the lip.
Yeah, so like your
obviously just way too late.
Your forward tilt is super late, right? Like, this is what I'm thinking, where it's just like, it feels like, yeah, it really feels like you decided. It felt like you decided, like right here, that I'm forward tilting no matter what.
It was probably actually even before, like I even started.
Yeah, or
walking.
like when you were like
right
here.
I'm expecting to get a dash there, and it's just like
right
at
here,
that point, oh fuck, I didn't get a dash.
And you're like,
guess I'll still try to F tilt. Right. Yeah.
But you definitely had the time, like while you were walking. Like, look all this time.
Like, yeah, like why F tilt?
Where
And
you
like
could have
it
just done
probably
something
looks worse
else.
because the momentum of the walk slides me all the way to the lip. But no, yeah, I definitely had the time where I could have just like, oh shit, I can't get in here in time, and maybe I can up tilt for him coming on top of me or something instead. And that's just like literally just not there.
Yeah, or you know, doing your forward tilt earlier or whatever. Oh, roll, by the way.
Hey, roll. Hey, you like rolls? Oh, nice back throw me. Oh
Yeah,
my
and this
god.
is like the kind of that should have been back though. But
Yeah.
this
It should
is
have
like
back throw. There shouldn't have been an up smash. It's a lot of things.
these
Not
are like
going.
kind of the spots
Not
where I'm talking
consistent.
about where it's like I think the way he played this matchup was like pretty poor, and I understand him doing these lasers as well, obviously because well he's putting in up smash percentage, but it's just
And putting
like
me over 100 too. Yeah.
but yeah, like putting this distance is just like I don't know. If you're Sheik, you gotta love this.
Yeah. Like, all right, here's the start, and then I up smash. I got the party started, and I immediately just canceled it.
Yeah.
Like, Corky, you're listening. You should just. Oh, wait, he's not even listening. What?
Okay. Yeah, I
Let's say
hated this
he
for it.
definitely he should have gave me the 2015 Drug Fox block. Okay, so go back to where he like when I first hit him, right? Like right before. Okay. So what do I hit him with? I don't know. I didn't hit him there, but I was afraid I was gonna still somehow get clipped by that fucking F smash because it lasts 10 years.
So trading here after the forward air makes a lot of sense. You know that he's actionable after it. So needle.
Probably at the percent I'm at, I really shouldn't be jumping so much. But...
yeah, that makes sense. You can play more back and then try to like forward tilt his approaches because it does knock him down.
Soft nair. It does clip him. So I do the short hop, but I don't put out the bear.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Oh, because it's not a short hop. Because it's not there. So I definitely was just kind of like, oh shit, I didn't like I full hopped. Shit. All right, here air dodge, cool. Didn't really want him to get away.
It's kind of weird though because I would expect you to be doing a rising aerial, so you would know if you did like an instant aerial if you got the short hop or full hop.
Yeah,
if you got the short hop, then you would just get the short hop. It shouldn't make a difference. Like,
right?
Are you reacting to getting a short hop here? Because if you are, then it feels like you should have been doing a rising aerial.
I should have been doing. Yeah, I should have just been doing a bear. I honestly don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I thought this should be an early
regardless of the hop should have been a bear, right? And it didn't happen. I don't know, but I reacted accordingly. He air dodged. I was like, okay, he's probably not going to end up on the platform, so I can get to the ground first. What can I pop him up with?
And I wanted a dash attack here.
Go back to when the ALP smash hits. Let me see where it ends up. I feel like it launches him high enough where he could wiggle out and jump out.
Is that so?
Yeah. It definitely. If I opt for dash attack, that's either like I would have dash attacked too early and just missed, or he could have just jumped out anyway. Okay. But in the same token, that could have been a run stop, F tilt, up tilt.
Yeah. And hear me out about this dash attack. Even though, okay, so forward tilt is maybe better, but hear me out about this dash attack. Even if he can get out, sometimes he doesn't. And if you should be, a lot of times, you should be going for these hits that like aren't just like, oh, I'm hitting him with a move because it will hit him for sure. It should be a decision tree that leads to the kill. There's no question in my mind that if you dash attack him there, you can kill him off of it.
The only thing I'd be worried about, like if I do opt for dash attack here, that it's soft hits. Which I mean should still lead to a knockdown, and it's still like it's my turn still. So I should be thinking about it that way. But I think he just got launched a bit too high that I wasn't too confident on the dash attack. But in the same token, like I should be opting for a tilt here. Yeah. Because even
maybe
even
the
if
right
it DIs it away, like I'm still hitting it pretty center.
Yeah, so
And at
you
the
should
same
be able to
time,
chase the DI.
yeah, and I could even like opt to delay my timing just a moment so I can try to catch a double jump out.
Right.
And if I can spot that happening, that's a dead spacey.
Right.
Follow up on the tilt. See you later.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's the important part of the takeaway, right? Whereas you compare it to like this forward air just like never kills them, and then
Right.
you
Like
have to
what? Yeah.
like
What does
keep
it do for
playing
me?
like
Nothing.
you have to keep playing this like pretty like I don't know. It still feels like a losing situation. You know, you're at a smash kill percent and probably up till kill percent or bad DI and a back air. So it's
Right.
just like your punish tree that you were picking here didn't necessarily lead to a kill, but all of like your hits that you go for, they should be like aiming towards
The end goal is a kill.
Yeah,
right.
If I hit this, I can
Reasonably
put him
so.
into the blast zone.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this forward air just like never does that. So I
Yeah,
hated
I could have just simply also just up aired.
Yeah.
And there goes my lack of faith in the up air again.
Yeah.
Because even so, like I just expect everyone outside of like an initial up air at like mid to low percent, I expect everyone to just DI it out and I get nothing from it. So I definitely have, for whatever reason, a lack of faith in up air that is probably misplaced.
Yeah. So that's just what I was thinking. It was like, you're just like kind of picking hitboxes that were sure to hit, but then you have to like keep playing, another like, even though after this forward air, it's like, okay, I get a knockdown off this forward air, and then say I get another like 70% chance. But if you have to keep taking 70% shots, then it's like, after two 70% shots, a lot of times it's just like, man, I wish I had just picked the 50-50 to kill to begin with.
Right. Because just like there's a lot of situations like that where it's like, so even if I end up with him like knocked down on the platform or knocked down far away, like I have options to like still keep things, skewed in my favor. Like, so if I get a knockdown on a platform, well, I can tech chase on the platform. I can aerial him off the platform. If I knock him, closer to me, knock him down, it's still kind of party time for me. But that fair like that, I knock him all the way across the stage. Then what? I have to run up and hope he doesn't kill me for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely be picking just like things that lead to kills.
Mm-hmm.
So this is set 2.
Yeah, this one I actually start pretty strong and kind of blow it. Yeah, a lot of techs in on me. Oh, there's a roll. Party starting once again. Yeah, so that's definitely like too close. I'm usually not gonna be able to fast one right. Why am I needling again? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was like, I want him a little closer.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway.
I looked away. How did I die?
You rolled.
Oh, motherfucker. I even like already rolled that stock. I'm like, yeah, I'll roll again.
And I was like, why weren't you ledge dashing? Why are you scared to ledge dash?
I was literally just like, circus music playing in my head.
It was just like so lazy.
Like just rolling, like choosing to roll. Cause like, I don't even know how like Skittles brought up like, you must have been messing up ledge dashes. How do you feasibly mess up a ledge dash and end up with a roll?
You
like
press too fast. You press the trigger too much.
Yeah, but
I've definitely seen.
That's definitely like just never a problem for me. Like if I'm messing up a ledge dash, I'm doing a tournament. Yeah.
I tournament winner, but I've seen accidental rolls, and mainly for my opponents, and I get really mad because I'm like, who messes up a ledge dash and rolls, huh? But I've seen it happen, and it's just like you did it so many times that I was just like,
he must be
no way these are messed up ledge dashes.
He can't be just a fucking moron rolling this much.
There's no way this dude is messing up ledge dashes if he's rolling.
No, I was literally a fucking idiot.
I was like, why are you ledge dashing?
And I have no other way to put it.
Because he's just like literally just standing in the space that loses to you ledge dashing.
Right.
It's super free.
And just giving me that space, I could ledge dash normally, I could wave dash down, and it's just like he has to put out something that puts him in danger, or I could just punish him for standing there.
And given how close these games
I don't know.
Given how close these games were, those ledge dashes are the difference in the set.
Absolutely, and I don't know if my circus-headed brain in these situations was just trying to play the no mix-up. Like, okay, he's gonna eventually stop covering roll, and it's gonna pay off. And it never, even if it did, it's just like such a dumb way to play it.
Yeah.
I don't know what came over me. Yeah, that bear that killed me at 80 was just like, that wasn't good.
He does a lot of full hop aerials behind your shield.
That particular time, I did mean to up smash on a shield, and I messed up.
This jump
I didn't get my jump, so I got the buffer jump with the C stick instead. That particular one.
Yeah.
So many jabs, they're just unnecessary. I'm not the spacey. Huh. Yeah, and a lot of times he's just kind of jumping around the needle, and I hadn't really adapted to covering something else, like just staying grounded, letting him side B to me, or just being in a position to cover the side B landing. I'm just like, full stop. I'm gonna needle, hope he gets around it.
Yeah.
Or does he get around it, rather? And he
does.
and
this is like more of this side platform stuff, right? Where it's just like you're really trying to catch him come off. Now, you're invincible here, so you feel more justification, and he's 93%. So there's higher reward for it.
Fair, right.
But if you just I don't know, he's just patient, because look how much you eat off of these just dumb little scraps.
Right. Just hopes and prayer nairs that do nothing for me.
And you're
really.
Still kind of doing it, right? And then it's just
nair.
Look how much he just this is 50%.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, a lot of those are just like them. I'm literally trying to call out super hard him going to platform, and it's just not there.
Yeah, you're overplay a little bit, and you just chill out and stand. It's fine.
Why didn't I fair?
But that every day.
Yeah.
I literally see you forward air. I literally see you forward air that every day. Which is why a lot of times I talk about it's you play a lot worse when you feel like someone is equal or better.
I think, probably if anything, that was the Dreamland low up B getting into my head. So I was like, oh god, what if, he might be able to make it back there. So then I don't know, I called off.
But how does he make it back if you forward air him? That logic's inconsistent too. I mean, the reason why he made it back in Dreamland is because you didn't go hit him. And then you made the same decision not to go hit him here. You see what I'm saying?
It just worked out that the up B clips and my ledge dash was clean, so I could follow up. But it's just that fair should have happened. Fair just should have been there. Or even so, me getting back to ledge should always be clean. No poof coming out. I can't believe he up mirrored.
Yeah.
And then oh wow, he actually hit the fucking angle. And then I think for the rest of the set he pretty much hits every time in that kind of situation he hits the good angle. Oh, where's my up tilt? It was 5 minutes later. I really wanted a lot of times if I'm opting to tech in place like that, I'm trying to hit him with that.
Oh, you ledge dashed and you killed him.
Yeah. See, finally I was like, okay, what if I actually attack the decision he makes instead of hope the needle hits. And that was big payoff, obviously. Much bigger payoff.
So let's see this. Because I think you do the whiff grab here, which was fine. See? And then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. He lands there, he's if he's coming down with an aerial there, that's the spot he's landing at. So yeah, the grab's fine. I see. Okay, so I do miss the grab, and he does double jump. I want to see, what time do I have there?
But you don't get punched, because you had your shield up. He even tries to down air you, right? Look, grab, and then he whiffs, and then you just you could have, something could have happened. And you do hit him after the shine at least. But
It's
no
just
short
like
hop.
maybe he was that shine may have not hit. I could have just raw grabbed again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks
That
really
shield was for the shine, just in case it were to hit, and I didn't want to put something out that would get shined if I'm too late or perfectly timed, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That was definitely supposed to be an up tilt.
Yeah.
100%. Did it too soft, so I got jabbed. Yeah, and there's even some. I played these platforms so terribly.
Yeah, this was so weird.
It's like, that up sash should only be happening at like 20% sooner. Because that's exactly what happens if I should, like, he honestly should have had ledge there. I don't know if he meant to. Like, what am I even?
Yeah, so, okay, what are we thinking with this snare? Because I see this snare, and I'm like, this snare is setting up for, like, a frame trap of some sort. Like, if I'm doing this snare, right, this is the 0 nair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, so I want him to try to jump out of shield or try to shield grab. I'm going to beat his ass for doing it.
Yeah, with like up tilt or something. Well, no, that's not necessarily the 0, but
this one might not be quite low enough, but this is like a frame trap idea, right?
It's certainly low where if like basically it's only really losing outright to like shine out of shield.
Yeah. But you shielded and
I shielded
did nothing, right? So like the ideas are kind of inconsistent here. Like he even gives you the jump that I would love. Like right here, if you do like this nair and then you forward tilt him, this is like classic. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like,
I don't know. Definitely, I feel like prior to that, more often than not, he was just kind of like holding shield and like waiting for me to do something bad. So I felt like maybe.
Well, you say that, but didn't we
especially at the percent I was at, like I was calling out like shine out of shield, maybe even up smash out of shield or something. I was definitely calling out more of an offensive thing out of shield as opposed to just like taking the frames I'm given.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now you say that, but didn't we have a situation in Dreamland that we watched where he just jumped straight up, and then it was like, oh, he jumped straight up. I didn't expect that. And he's jumping straight.
That was fair on shield. Which at least I feel like
it's safe
I probably. No. That's what it was. Was he didn't shield. He didn't shield the fair to begin with. He just jumped straight out of me short hopping or like being in that space. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so a little different, but yeah, like ideally, it's definitely the same spacing and everything where he's just like he's jumping the fuck out of there, which he did more often than not.
And he likes to do this full hop. Remember, like full hop with an aerial to try to cross you up. Oh well, you still got him here.
But I'm still opting, like I'm attacking like at the ledge. I'm not attacking much farther from it. He just did a really good job playing around it.
Yeah.
And me just trying to needle. And instead of me adapting to that, which I did once.
Okay. This is another spot where you did a good job to just like wait out his jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Look how easy that is.
that platform coming up was so convenient for me.
Yeah, I think it didn't make like. I mean, if you went with
it didn't make too much of a difference.
It wouldn't make because you chose dash attack. It was lucky, but if you had chosen like forward tilt or grab, it wouldn't have made a difference.
You're right. Yeah, and this is. Yeah, it's just like that was definitely a whole lot more of me just holding ground.
By the way, I think this.
Wait, where?
I think this is probably a grab. I understand down smash. I don't know.
That was like certainly like, if the platform was a different, like literally any different height, because he's not landing on it.
Yeah. Because this looks like he might ledge cancel. So it's like may as well down smash cover.
See, I don't know. The fact that he never really got a whole lot of edge cancels at all. that I wasn't really looking to cover that. It was more so if like he was doing like an aerial, just like from the side platform. I think I was more opting to cover edge cancels. Then definitely it didn't really seem to get side B edge cancels much at all. I don't know if that was his intention. Why not just come down on it?
Yeah,
because I was too scared to get soft hit, but like I really could have.
Yeah, that was a flash off point.
Platform messed me up a bit, but where's the fair? Fair is still mistimed. Maybe
first right, and then double jump. You went too low.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did the fair a bit too late too, but yeah, I also dipped a little lower than I should have.
Like probably
because I'm trying to double jump.
Yeah, you double jump fair from here. Yeah, okay.
But it's like, did I fast fall on the runoff? Maybe that's why I opted for that. Yeah. If I would have just drifted off instead, I could have just fared and not even have to worry about
every time you muffed an edge guard, you took like 60 damage plus.
Yeah. Because more often than not, yeah, it was either me getting clipped by up B or I'm forced to up B on stage because he's choosing an angle to go to ledge. And yeah, and he got
quite unlucky too, where you forward aired him here instead of getting a tech chase. This is quite unfortunate.
You mean that the fair didn't knock down?
No, that
or that I should have let him.
That I should have let him fall down and then grab him.
Huh.
To me, this is okay. Going along with like kill setups, in my mind, this is what happens. Fox gets hit by up B here. I ledge dash right here. Fox techs in place. I throw him off the stage.
Honestly, I may have felt in that moment, and looking at this, probably more often than not, I feel like at that percent, he may have been able to jump out. Really? That's something I should probably look into. You should find out.
This looks like a knockdown to me for sure. Yeah, I think
that's definitely something I need to investigate though.
I think if you don't forward air him, he gets knocked down for sure. But I'm like not 100% because I don't play.
I don't know because maybe not even him jumping out. Maybe he could like literally he'll just land and not be and not
I don't know. I think
maybe. Maybe.
But like that was like the sequence I saw in my head. And this forward air, again, like, I don't know. This forward air just gives him a jail free card for sure.
But it's like, like even so, even if he lands, even if he jumps out, like I ledge dash, and that should be a favorable situation. Yeah, because if he comes down, I could up tilt if he tries to land on the platform, if he tries to go through, up tilt or F tilt will work fine.
Yeah.
I could dash back if I'm expecting him to come down.
Yeah. I really think you should look to see if this knocks down or not. Because my intuition says it does. And
that's a tech chase. And more often than not, they would certainly tech in place. I would also 100% like 99.9% believe they would.
And then I throw this dude off the stage.
And then I yeet this dude.
Yeah. This forward air just lets him out of jail.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. I didn't F tilt. Oh man, another fucking missed drop on platform. Jesus Christ. How am I getting that so often? Okay, yeah. So he didn't laser 10 times. Down smash at 0.
Oh, it's unpunishable.
It's coming out.
No, it's unpunishable.
Yeah, definitely try to play the
roll or get up attack.
I can't believe he did such short fucking wave dashes there. I was so upset by that. I was SDIing so hard in every fucking time. and he just did the dumbest fucking looking wave dashes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they look terrible.
Like, how lucky! There's no way that was a conscious decision on all of them.
No, it's definitely. And you can see, like, here, like, his wave dash is clearly short, right? Like, this should be an out smash, but his wave dash is short. I think he just has bad wave dashes. Yeah, I think he just has bad wave dashes to set.
God, that was so late. Why am I opting the dash attack so much there? Yeah. Like even like there were times around like getting him to 30-ish, and I think more often than not in not circus music playing mode, I probably would just like continue the tech chase.
Yeah, or at least
like my first stock here, like that happens where he tech rolls onto the plat, and I just like do the latest fucking dash attack that somehow still hits.
Yeah.
Just like, why not just grab there if I'm like there?
Yeah, it's just like we were like, you know, he's showing that he is trying to ASDI down on you know, on moves.
Right, that too, right.
And we're picking options that lose the crouch cancel right now. You know, like early dash attacks. Dash attacking below like 50, you know, all that stuff is just like says, oh, I lose to crouch cancel. So like more spots where it's just like, I don't know, you just chill, you don't jump then. Cause like he double jumps here and it's just like,
if I'm just chilling on the ground, you know what, nothing happens, which, you know,
and this is like one of the spots
where Magi, the cheek is a much better thing.
This is one of the spots where Magi's yelling, dude, chill out.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, like, yeah, especially even on the fountain game, there was just so like I'm just calling out Nair willy nilly. It's just like, man, what if I just what if I just did it? Okay, where
this is another it's just
like
early aerial.
Yeah, I'm just like definitely in that situation, and like clearly, like at least I'm a step further in covering it, where like I'm jumping, but like I'm just so late. I'm just like so not like, not that I'm unprepared, but I'm just like so not used to the situation fleshing out like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, once again, he that definitely is on the height of like, okay, he's probably attempting to edge cancel, but he doesn't. He like never does. he just jumped because I opt for needles so often that he's kind of jumping back to avoid it, so he won't necessarily ever really get the edge cancel, but he's getting to the platform. And like I'm, you know, at this point, definitely more often than not, I was trying to cover low or was just very unsuccessful trying to cover the side B, so why not go for it again?
Yeah.
Except I'm still just not at the point throughout both these sets that where it's just like, I'm not putting this bear out. Even where I'm getting to this point, I'm not putting I'm not ready mentally in my preparation, you know, to just instinctively have this bear.
Yeah, you're not beating it.
Yeah. Because if I just have this bear out, if he shortens, I could drift back to try to maybe the soft bear clips in. If he doesn't, he's getting just straight, he's running into this bear, and there's really there shouldn't really be any other thought process. I'm just literally not putting the bear out for whatever reason. But I mean, it does help to know, because like the earlier attempts to like doing the needle that I was doing before, some of them for whatever reason I was opting to jump out off stage with the needle, which works if the needle hits because I'm already there, so I can just, you know, slap them off, they're dead. But I have so much better coverage if I opt to needle and stay on stage, especially if they manage to avoid the needle. So I should kind of keep that in mind. And also just, I don't know, literally bear. Or if I can't turn around, put out an air or something to cover that, and I can drift forward or off stage to cover drifts not drifts. Side B cancels. Shorns. I think I wanted to get the super ridiculously slick. See, there he finally started to hit angles, but I also didn't do a great job dealing with them. And like
I find a lot
that
of times.
whole sequence, I didn't. I was not reacting to what was happening and just picking options.
Yeah, I also find a lot of times Grand Finals JSalt does not do well against like wall riding angles. Like a lot of times you just kind of like lay back and let them get the angle and let them get the ledge dash, but it never feels like you are quite comfortable with beat them before they can get there, you know? A lot of times I see you like play against tight angles and you just like down smash or forward tilt at the ledge, just like, oh, I hope you miss. But I think there's definitely a lot to be said where it's like, you know, you should try to invalidate these angles more often by making them harder to get. Like beat them before they can get there.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, granted, yeah. I would also agree that it's definitely more of a grand finals me. Like later part of the tournament. I don't know. Part of it, like on initial thought, I was like, oh well, you know, I'll hold my position here, and if they can hit the angle to survive, you know, kudos. But like, obviously, that's not like the real way. I should just kind of
a
take
lot
it
of
as
times you
it's
should
like
give them the chance. Like like right here, like you could have like tried to needle this or something.
I think when I did so I did the up B. He wall jump teched it.
Yeah, he wall jump.
So I think I put the bear out, and I didn't. Yeah, I didn't necessarily execute the bear as well as I should have. Like, I drift so far forward.
You went here with bear, right?
I jumped so far forward.
Yeah.
Like, I almost put myself out of range so that if he did side B, like straight to ledge or shorten, I may have not been able to hit it. Like, that's like almost like max range bear.
Yeah.
Because I drifted so far. But yeah, if I would have drifted just like barely at all and like landed with bear, I could have wave dash back to grab ledge. I could have ran off fared. I could have just ran off maybe even nared. Just a lot of better things. Or just, you know, use my invincibility, maybe like immediate let go of ledge fair. But a lot of people, they're ready to take that shit. If they're opting to go to ride up ledge or the wall, more often than not, they're ready to wall tech. So I'm not. I've been trying to think about like what I'm supposed to really do.
I mean, even if you like,
if I'm like already at ledge, I have the invincibility. But if I hit them, they're gonna wall tech, and more often than not, they're able to get to ledge faster than I am because I have to double jump, and I probably fell too far. I can't get to ledge, so I have to up B. And by that time, they could definitely get to the ledge before I can. So I've been trying to think of like, how am I supposed to play that better?
Well, the first thing is,
and I guess
you kind of want to hit them like off center of the ledge so that they can't just like side beat the ledge. And also, I mean, you could go for like verse or soft hits. I don't know like necessarily what Sheik has in store for those things. Like with Marth, you know, you like just drop down and side B them or like inside fair, and it doesn't knock them down forever.
Right.
So that's usually like my approach. Or I will like do like ledge hop aerial and then immediately turn around and down tilt or something to like catch them doing it doesn't beat them if they do the wall jump tech, but if they try to like just wall tech side B, then it destroys them. Stuff like that.
So maybe it should be less just kind of immediate fair or whatever off of letting go of ledge instead of doing a double jump.
It could be.
Because I've seen also, because even Dreffen does it. He's the one I've seen to notice that does it more often than most. he'll kind of let them ride the lip
Mhm.
like as long as his invincibility lasts, or
Mhm.
almost as long as it lasts, so that they'll end up going just that
Above,
little bit past it,
and
even
then
if
he
they
hits
don't.
them so they can wall
And
tech.
then
Yeah.
he immediate double jump fares, and that more often than not reverse hits.
Yeah, and he hits them so they can't wall attack. Yeah, that's something
Hmm.
that you could look into and try to steal.
So maybe, yeah, maybe I should be looking to do that instead of just the immediate let go fair, since they're able to wall tech. Just kind of like, if I am not in the spacing, or if I grab ledge too early so I don't have like full invincibility or stuff like that, I should be not going for that fair, I guess, more often. And or just, straight up beat them to getting the up B to the wall to begin with.
Yeah.
On top of that. Yeah, I don't know what that F tilt was. It was something. Like I fully was ready to CC, but the F tilt,
Yeah.
Okay, that was a
Rolled.
Nola roll.
Yeah.
That wasn't a ledge roll. See, like I rolled the wrong way or the right way,
Yeah.
depending on who you ask. Oh man.
Maybe you're just like scrapping with low percent bots here. I don't know. I feel like you really wanna. I end up working out okay. Now you have 4 tilt knockdowns. Okay.
Yeah. And then a lot of him opting. So yeah, like a lot of times earlier in the set, I opted for dash attacks so often.
Yeah. Oh, he jumped, by the way. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
this while you
No,
were playing or not,
no. Uh, God,
but I
it
was
was
like, I like
because like yeah,
yelled,
he
no double
jumped,
jump.
and I wasn't entirely sure. I wasn't 100% confident that he didn't get to land on the platform before I hit him. That was the only thing. But even still,
You
I
just get to ledge,
fucking
right?
dropped this shit so hard. Like what? Like what did I do? I I
I think you
started
just
to
like,
drift. I
yeah, you
started to
tried to
drift after the
reverse
needle
needle
cancel.
cancel, and then you just like fucked up and grabbed
But
the ledge.
I still have so many ways to get to the ledge there. So okay, so initially I
This is
go
you
for
can
the
still
needle
whip
turnaround
dash.
cancel. I got a straight up jump instead of the dash jump, so I didn't have momentum. Okay, fine, whatever.
You can still whip
I
dash.
I fast fell instead of just simply drifting. Like I drifted a little bit. If I just simply just drifted, it didn't fast fell, I could have grabbed ledge from there. But I didn't. Okay, so I fast fell. So I could still wave land off the needle cancel, or I can land and wave dash, grab ledge. And here I am,
Jab him.
fucking all of that up on top of it, and I jab?
Yeah, this is a pretty
Probably a missed
egregious
F
miss.
tilt.
This is a
But, like,
pretty egregious miss.
what was that jab? I'm so bad. Jabbing a fox at 100 plus. Ah!
Oh, hold on. That one worked. That one makes sense. You can jab fair. It's a combo. Jab fair, jab down smash. That makes a
Yeah,
little more
but
sense.
it's Fox, so it's a little tighter at that percent.
Yeah.
For
I
fair
don't
to
know when
connect,
it
and he's
starts like
definitely
working for sure.
yeah. For floaties though, that's yeah. I'm jabbing all day. You better CC or DI the fuck away, otherwise you're getting slapped. But spacies, yeah, that's definitely like when they're already at 130 plus is when that starts to work. Can't believe I did the thing. I did the thing finally, and he didn't. He just
So
didn't
you were reading a side B here, right?
immediately. He didn't super. Well, it's either side B or if they immediately up B again. But he
Yeah.
waited just that one
Yeah.
moment.
This was
He
something.
didn't panic.
Okay, I remember this moment where I said after this back air, yeah, you do have to just back air again immediately on a guess. Or I was like,
Mhm.
oh, you have to take a guess. And Magi was like, oh, I don't think so. Because she's saying there might be a back air timing combining with fast falls that will cover both him mashing side B here and also or like that will cover
Yeah,
like
no,
multiple up B heights or
yeah.
whatever.
She's definitely correct on there because I didn't fast fall the first bear at all. But if I had like fast fall at the very end of it and opt to rising bear on the double jump, she's correct.
Yeah.
Because it would still get me to the space where if they were to immediately side B in time.
Yeah.
And if they did opt to fall like he does there, the bear's still starting from low enough to catch that too.
And
So she's right in that regard.
And the other key piece of this question is, after you hit him with this back air, can he still side B to the ledge, or is he in hit stun too long?
I feel like
that's like yes.
Yeah. In that moment, I also would have thought yes.
Which was why I said, "Oh, you just have the back air." But I don't know if that's
true. At the same time, though, so like he didn't side B, obviously, but I feel at the same time, if I'm thinking that he is going to be going for ledge to side being immediately, that I could just opt after the first bear to just go to grab ledge instead, because I already hit him once. He doesn't have a jump.
Yeah.
If he side Bs, if it's not at a high enough height, which more likely than not, it's not high enough here.
So you're saying you back air here, you double jump to ledge here.
I could up B. I could up B sweet spot from there.
Or you up B to ledge, and then
wherever
he up Bs, you just back air him
like
again.
That would be the height he'd have to be at to side B on stage.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's still flipping out, he couldn't have. He would have to go to ledge. So if I just grab ledge from there and react to what he does, that's a stock.
Uh-huh. So our conclusion here is not that, sure, credit to him for not panicking after getting hit by this and mashing immediately. But our takeaway here is not it's really we could have done something a little better. Instead, it wasn't it wasn't he didn't panic, so he earned it, I lost it 50-50. Yeah. It's there's something better we could have done.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily that me going for the second bear was necessarily a wrong decision either, because in that moment, nine out of 10 times, that's gonna clip. But this is the 1 out of 10, the top 10% player, not panicking. What if I just fall down a little bit and not immediately stop my momentum to get bared?
Right, but even in that world, we already established that if you had just gone back to the ledge, you would have covered everything. So, it's top 10% player or no, he should be dead.
Yeah. I wasn't the top 10% player.
Sure.
That's what it was. That could have been up tilt instead of up smash, and then...
Haha. Haha. Held it up.
What? But why did I walk so far away from the ledge there? I almost flubbed that one and gave that one away too. Just watching me walk back as far as I did, I was like, oh my god, why did I almost flub that so hard? All right, bears. Yeah, then full hop commit to try to meet him halfway again. I hadn't really arms attacked at this point either.
No, you haven't.
Other than when he would hit me on a platform, but on the ground, I hadn't. So I don't know. I didn't really test that for some reason. I felt like he would just. He would. Yeah. So I was like, I'll play the survival DI, since he wasn't doing too great on edge guarding either. Yeah, that was just a bad. I'm just gonna dare coming down because I'm a fool. Let's see.
So you're trying to catch him running off. Hit back air. Sure, this all makes sense.
Okay, and it's just I'm just playing from I'm playing from the air unreasonably.
Mm-hmm.
He's just chilling. He's doing whatever under plat.
Yeah, I think a lot of times
I'm just way over there. Yeah, it's just it's very unreasonable for me. What am I getting? What am I getting off of that? What's that going to do?
Yeah,
and it's just really a whole lot of nothing. He literally, instead of jumping after I come down, he literally could have just up smashed the shit out of me.
Yeah. I think a lot of times if I pause and send this screenshot to somebody right here, then usually they'll just say, the advice would be I'm gonna stand right here, and if he falls through the platform, then I kill him. You know?
Right. Because yeah, if he comes at me with an arrow with a drop down arrow from there, I can wave dash out, grab him coming down.
Yeah.
If he goes that way, I can wave dash to the left, or I could jump over on his landing and start my shield pressure from there or spacing from there. Um, I
Yeah.
could do a lot more. So what do I end up doing?
You jumped. I want to see
Did
the
I
point
jump in
at which you
bear?
jumped. Yeah. I
It's
want to
probably
see.
super late, right?
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is when you started your jump. He's already down here.
Uh-huh.
So this feels like you reacted pretty late to him going this way, and you were trying to catch him, like shield dropping this way, or you maybe thought that your bears. But yeah. Oh, you actually went to the top platform. Whoops.
Okay, yeah. Because for me it was even though like I kind of really shouldn't be opting for top plat or just like being above Fox in general when I'm at kill percent like this. But yeah, so I see him at top plat. I'm like, okay, let's see what he does. Let's see what the spacey will do. And if they opt to go away, like part of that was kind of like, okay, when he ran off, is like, is he gonna jump back to platform? Which is like he won't necessarily expect me to take top platform from him in that kind of sequence. So me wave landing there, like I could grab him landing on the platform or, drop down arrow or something. But yeah, I mean, at least I didn't commit to an aerial, so that's something.
Yeah.
But it's just like for Sheik, not the best place to be, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, opting to dare pretty late when that's not really gonna do anything ever. What was that? I'm just walking.
Mind games.
And then there's that time he jumped under the needle there.
Yeah, this is like more of the, I'm
trying
to catch him.
Yeah, so go back to that. To where I throw the needle. Is it after this or like immediately after? I lose my stock. Yeah. Okay, so this is before
Rolled.
this whole sequence. Yeah, rolled again. There it is.
Then died.
Okay, yeah. So it's before this whole sequence. Yeah, because he kills me off of it, huh? Oh no, okay, it's here. It's right at the start. So bear up till I walked like a fool and wasn't reacting. So it's after I clip him here. It's I'm trying to imagine. So instead of going for this needle, even if I like not even short up, imagine I just walk.
Mm-hmm.
I just go to ledge. I could be challenging the double jump with like a down tilt. Maybe not down smash necessarily, but certainly can try to throw out a down tilt. That way if he tries to do something off the ledge, if he doesn't get hit by it.
Mm-hmm.
I could even because yeah, still hasn't like that's where he double jumps. And like I would already be at ledge. I could run off nair.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you could really cheese him just like running.
Because I feel like
or doing like
maybe
your cheeky, stupid double poof.
No, actually, that more often than not never works for me.
It gets you killed.
because it doesn't necessarily kill me, but the poofs don't hit and they grab in between the poofs. So I have to up B back on stage.
Yeah, okay.
They just steal the ledge from me. And if I'm not paying attention to it, then if I go back to ledge, I just die.
Yeah.
So, but I think that kind of has a lot to do with and honestly, it should be something I should be definitely more so worried about against Falco and less so about Fox, because Falco can just LOL, close my eyes, double jump dare out of my hit stun. And if I run off if I try to jump back nair, I'm dead, like literally dead. But
dies too. It's hype.
Yeah. But like against Fox, that really shouldn't be something I'm so worried about. If I'm close enough that I can like, especially from, something like coming down with a fair and I can immediately dash after, I shouldn't be so afraid of doing that. I think if anything, and I think at this particular one, I did opt to full hop needle to catch him trying to jump back around the needle. So if I throw the needle that much farther out, it catches him jumping backwards or drifting backwards, and that's usually GG from there. But this time, I think it's just like how far he slid, or not slid, but just how the angle he got knocked off of stage. He ended up like lower or closer to the ledge, so it's just more feasible for him to end up jumping forward or drifting forward towards ledge. But at the same time, if I just opt to literally run off fair,
Yeah.
or maybe run off bear, since I think bear ends sooner. I'm gonna check the frames on that bad boy.
Oh, good thing we have a bot.
I was literally looking up the melee frame data website. Let's see here. So back air is 37 frames, nair is 48. Okay, yeah. So if I opt to go for just run off bear and let the bottom soft hit clip, I'm looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And then that goes into
but
because bear doesn't hit nearly as far, but
yeah, and it's also just like a ballsy option to make, but like it's also the option he's been picking.
Mm-hmm. And then I could either try to finish him off the no jump at that point, or go back. Probably the better option, and through practicing, I should know that the better option is grabbing ledge again.
Yeah.
Like go for the nair, run off nair or bear, and then needle turn around. If I'm not close enough, which I'm probably not. Let's see, how fast is fair? Fair is 33 frames. Okay, so maybe with back air, if I do it like super frame tight, I might be able to just double jump needle cancel, and I'll still be able to sweet spot grab ledge. But either way, like I turn around needle cancel, grab ledge with up B, like that's the slowest it'll be, and then continue the edge guard from there.
Yeah.
But grand finals last stock, not adapting pretty much whatsoever. Always needling off stage here. Here we are. He makes it back, and I eat shit.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of times too. A lot of times, like he'll make it on stage, even if he doesn't like directly do something. Like I opt to go and try to play from platform. Which even me coming from underside plat, I definitely got a lot more mileage and stuff. Rather than playing from platform in general, because he would opt to just attack my shield, go for shield pokes, stuff like that.
You definitely ate shit that last stock. I got nothing else. Definitely just ate shit.
Yep. I mean, like you said it earlier, a lot of the times, if I wasn't hitting these edge guards and he was getting to ledge from under me,
it has to
more often than not,
the ledge dash
he was just getting like
guards.
0 to 70 real quick.
All right. So it's been an hour and 48 minutes. It's pretty good, and I'll put this on YouTube.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, peace.
All right, see you.